usually I don't see people's with life of study. So I think this is a good curiosity.
So good. Oh, okay. he he clicked on the wrong button to live meeting.
Oh my
Okay.
God. It's
His
happened.
turn. His turn. Uh, let's see. Send you. Talk about you, please.
Okay. My name is Letícia. I live in Porto Alegre, and I'm 39 years old, and I'm a software developer, software engineer. I don't know how the names I use this, okay?
I code.
And, yes, I'm a code person. And hobbies and curiosity of me. I like practicing my Pilates, and I've been practicing Pilates for 12 years. Oh, it's a long time ago.
Well,
And I like listen to music all day in my life.
so good, so good. And you, Marcos, talk about you, please.
Okay. So I'm 25 years old, and actually I live alone, and I work with software, also with software development. I'm a backend developer. Actually, I worked in the same company as you, Sabrina. I worked in Syria.
Oh,
And yeah, so I worked in Syria for some times. Now I'm working on Americanas, and we are having some problems here.
you okay?
But yeah, maybe.
Hugs for
Uh,
you.
yeah. Anyway, I'm trying to improve my English, and because I feel like speaking English is a very important skill for software developers. And um, and I don't know, hobbies. I really like to run and sports and play video games and things like that. And a curiosity about me, maybe because I really like to go to data structure and algorithms, and sometimes I do some competitive programming. So it's a competition with algorithms and data structure and things like that. Yeah, so
So
that's
good.
it.
So good, so good. And you, Giovanna?
Oh, I'm Giovanna. I'm 23 years old. I'm living in São Paulo. I'm living with my parents and my sister. And the curiosity and hobbies about me. So, I like to watch. I love to watch football, but I don't play football. I'm terrible.
Me too.
Uh, I love to read books in my free time, in my free hours. Um, and I like to watch series and to listen music. I think that's it.
You are the most normal people here because all people are a little crazy because cold, a little. Well,
Exactly.
people, I'm 35 years old. I make birthday. I oh my God, I forgot the word always. I always forgot any words, okay, people? Uh,
Really.
all time. I'm 35 years old. I live in Magé, a city in the countryside of Rio de Janeiro. I'm a software engineer. Uh, these days, I work in a company named Juntos Somos Mais. Is a good a good place to work. Really, not like the symbol of great place to work. And
It's important.
yeah, it's important. I work in Sensidia on the on the Marcus. Oh my God, gente, I lost the word. Okay, but I'm married. I have a stepdaughter. She lives here with us. And hobbies, I don't know. In these days I love stay time with my dogs and my cats. I don't know. I have so many cats and dogs. Um, I don't want to talk about this because I lost a cat this last week. So I'm not okay about that. So, okay. Well, Letícia, do you have children, nephews, or close children, young people? And what is the relationship of these children with technology?
Okay, I have nephews and in different ages, for example, and they love technology and they spend a lot of time using the technology. But for example, my nephew, it's adult now, and he is working and he not spending so much time with the technology. But the children, he is 9 years old, he use a lot. He play video games and he play quiz about flags and countries. And he talked to me a lot in English because he learned English with using the technology. And I don't know, he is a curious kid.
So good, so good. And you, Carlos, do you have children, nephews, or close children? And how these children and our young people uh, interact with the technology?
No, I haven't children. I haven't children.
Okay, okay. Um,
Can
Marcos,
you share the questions again?
oh,
Because I
really,
sing
really,
out.
really
I
sorry.
sing out. No. I sing
Wait a
out.
minute, please. Yeah. Okay, here.
Thank you.
And you, Marcos, do you have any children or nephew or neighbor? How you can talk about the use of technology for children or any people young?
Yeah, I don't have any nephew but I have a cousin, a young cousin, and I see like they are every time on their phones. Like even when they are out of their house, they are using their smartphones, and sometimes that's even like that's hard to talk with them because they just ignore you and they're using their smartphones or playing video games on their smartphones. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe that's a little too much. I think they sometimes lose some experience that they may had if they are not using their cell phones. But yeah, that's it.
Yeah. And you, Giovanna?
I don't have nephews or children, but I have little cousins too. They spend all day on their cell phones. Yes, I don't understand very well because when I was children, I loved to play in the streets with my friends, but I don't I didn't have cell phones, so children spend all day in cell phones and I don't understand, but it's okay. I'm not mom of it. their mom, so that's it.
And you are a young people.
Yes, but
You were a children, a child yesterday.
exactly. I'm an
Sorry.
adult with a shield face. I know.
You just a little girl.
Exactly. I'm 32. I can show my RG.
I don't know. Sorry. You kidding me?
Relax.
Okay. Well, people. I have a stepdaughter. She turns adult this month. She completes 18 years. And she used the cell phone or the video game or TV all time. We live in the same house, but we we almost see her. We almost never see her because she locked in your room and all day using your cell phone or any technology. We don't think this is a good way to pass the time because they waste the time because in general this make she feeling so alone. And we are in home and we have a good talk with her. We are really friendly with her. So I don't know. It is not a good way to waste the time because it's dangerous. Because we don't have a good development, the emotional development. I don't know. We talk about. Leticia, at what age do you believe that children should have contact with screens, cell phones, tablets, and other things? What do you think?
I don't know if we have a specific age, okay. But in my opinion, I think the time it's important. The time to spend with the screen, with the contact with the screens, and I know there is a specialist talk about this and this specific age when kids there is a contact, but nowadays technology is part of our life. For example, if you have a kids in your life and you use a cell phone a lot and you prohibit the kids, I think it's a contradictory. I don't know how to explain this. The contradictory about this, and why I use my time when I have a contact with my nephews, for example, and we use the technology together. For example, if he spend a lot of time in the tablet or cell phone, I spend too, but not fiscalized. I don't know, not see how they do, but I create an immersive environment and talk with him about this and how he's exploring, I explore too. It's a different kind or different type of how to use the technology with, because I agree with you. For example, my nephew, it's not like too much contact with other children, and he spent a long time alone, but I use this technique to contact with his life and get the environment life, virtual life to a real life.
This is strange, but I agree with you.
No, this is strange, okay? But
Yeah.
sometimes I talk with him and reserve part of the day play in the street and the other times play with the video game.
Yeah. And you, Carlos, what you think? At what age do you believe that children should have contact with screens, and why?
They study say it's wrong to kids, but I don't say this because I used it when I was a kid, so I I'm not see a wrong to me, and I haven't a opinion with true, so I don't know. I think this decision uh, is to the parents of the children. So it's education. Some fathers have some methodologies, so I don't know it's the true or false, and it's this.
Perfectly. And you, Marcos?
Marcos, I connect with you at LinkedIn. I see your profile, and I
This
want
is so good.
your profile too, Sabrina.
Perfectly. I will approve you after this session.
Okay, yeah, I accepted you here on LinkedIn, right? Okay. So about the age, I don't know if like I think the same as Leticia, because I don't know if the children have a certain age to have contact with screens, but maybe the parents should control the time that children have access to smartphones and things like that. But I'm not in a good position to say that because I spent my entire when I as a kid I played video games like every day and a lot of hours a day. So I don't know. Maybe that's why I today work with computers and software engineer because I had a lot of contact with computers and video games, and and I had not those type of controls like I so I don't know, but that's it. I think screens can be good for children too. Like there's if they use it correctly. So yeah, I think that's it.
Perfectly. And you, Giovanna, what you think? What age and why?
I agree with Marcos because I don't know what age the children needs to have contact with the screens and cell phones, but I think children needs to have contact with the other children because it improve the socialization, the development. So I think the children can have contact with screens a part of the day, but not all day. I think it's dangerous, like you say before. So I think that's it.
Perfectly. I asked this question because I've seen very young children, what like a baby, using cell phone screens to watch Peppa Pig and similars. Uh, and I've heard some experts say it's not safe for vision of children. um, I don't know if it's a security thing, and so I think this we don't have put at baby uh, before 3 years, front of a screen, like a cell phone, a tablet, and because this type of screen, make stay so close of our of the eye of the face of baby, different of television. This is more distance. When we are talking about tablet or cell phone, the screen is so close. So I think we need have more care with that, for don't make anything prejudice the vision of the eyes of children and babies. But I agree, the parents need choose your how create your children.
Exactly.
uh, Leticia, how do you think technology affects children and young people's ability to concentrate?
Okay, I think not just children and the young people, in people in general. Okay, I think the technology affects the concentration. I think the sense about the too fast. I don't know how to explain this in English, but for example, I know I see people use a lot technology. I spend many hours using the technology. People need to do, or I don't know, just now. The things in general happen just now, and I think children and people in general feel more anxious about this, and about children, I think when you talk no or stop, it's a big challenge because they don't understand the difference and how they do or do not, and
Yeah.
this is sometimes it's a conflict with the children when you said no or stop to use this.
Yeah.
And there is a fight in house.
Yeah, yeah, this happening.
Yes. And, okay, but it's a part of the life. People take care children, and
Yeah.
I think I don't know, dialogue. It's more. It's better to do this.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
limit, the limit.
Yeah, we need mark the limits. We need that.
Yes,
So
yes.
no, we can't abrir mão of that. I don't know.
Okay.
What do you think about that, Marcos? Marcos, are you here?
Yeah, yeah. So, I don't know, because maybe children don't have that much problem with concentration because they don't use, usually they don't use like WhatsApp and things like that and social medias, and maybe they don't like receive messages every time, and maybe yeah, I don't know, like if they are like as impacted by the lack of concentration as or as like older people, but I mean adult. But, uh, uh, I don't know. I think maybe this can affect the the evolution of the concentration of the children. Like I mean, when the children are growing, they are learning a lot of things, and maybe like be in touch with technology that amount of time, then like may have some problems with, may generate some problems with the concentration.
You have a good point. I never thinking for this way. I will thinking more. Carlos, what do you think about this topic?
So I think the social media can affect the concentration of children or similar, but I think play chess is a good to children. So it's in the same device, but different effects. So I think the mobile or television or other device can help the development of children or similar. But I think this I I play chess when I was a children, and this developed me. So I think this is good, and is this.
All two have a good point. Giovanna, what do you think about this? You are in mood.
Oh, sorry.
Relax.
I agree with Leticia said before about it's not the interfere, I don't know.
Interfere.
Interfere just children, but us. So I think it's a technique that I consider for me when I am with people like friends or girlfriend, I don't know. I like to spend my time with these people. To focus on conversation, to have fun, but not to use my cell phone or to watch TV. I like to have conversation with these people. So, like I said before, it's improve our socialization, how we spend our time. Sorry, how we spend all our time in home in the pandemic. It's very necessary to have conversation with people when we go out of home. So I think that's it.
The pandemic make change so many things, né? Sorry,
Exactly.
né? Sorry. Sorry. The pandemic make me watch some things with another vision, because I always use the technology to take a conversation for my parents, because I'm living in Rio de Janeiro for 16 years, but my parents living in São Paulo. So I always use so many technologies, but I don't know. My generation use the technology step by step. We are use a little, but with the time we use more and more. In this time, I think the children's and teenagers use the technology all time for the all life.
Exactly.
This is a little excessive, because I don't know. This is when we are for a restaurant and the teenagers use your cell phone and not talk with the people and not connect with the people. I don't know. I think this is a way to lose the concentration because we are not in the place when you are. You are with your family talking with your friends. When you are with your friends, we are talking with your family, and all of things like that. I think is I think that this generation are learning that is a big problem in the future. But I'm an ancient people, so I think all of us need learning these things for our way. So I think is that. Uh, now, yeah, I will pass for the 5 question. I will talk for the 6. The question 6. Marcos, how can technology be used to encourage children's creative and artistic expression? How can technology be used that?
I'm not sure. That's the question. Maybe like kids can have access for more cartoons and a diversity of contents, and maybe like have access to another cultures and another languages, and so this may be very good for creativity and artists because they have like the entire world to have contact with and to know using the internet. So yeah, I think this maybe stimulate the creativity of the children.
I agree with you. What you think, Carlos? What you imagine about the I don't know.
I think the technology can encourage the childrens because I think the children will want to do what he is using. So we, for example, we developed systems and softwares. So I think this stimulated the children to develop it. So, and I think it is good to our children.
Sorry, people. My internet connection is unstable. Sorry, but I heard you, Carlos. Thank you for your answer. And you, Giovanna, what you think? How can technology be used to encourage people creativity? Sorry.
I think exist different forms to understand other cultures, other concepts about the let me see the concept. Sorry. I think the children can have contact with courses, books on internet. I don't know, because education save lives, and we need to have contact with readers, with I think that's it.
Perfectly, perfectly. And you, Leticia, what do you think about creativity and artistic expression?
Okay. I use the technology with my nephews and with my
My
nephews.
children, I
No,
heard,
no.
okay? I heard.
My nephew. Okay. For example, the oldest nephew, he is 20 years old now, and when he was a kid, he played the video games, and he one day said me, one day I will create my game, okay? But he likes draw the characters, and I incentivate him a lot time to draw the characters in the paper, and the other time to try to draw in the computer and create story about these games, and one day we will create, okay? And I use the technology to help them, but I incentivate to you her creative mind. For example, the other, he's younger, and he likes flags and the countries, for example. And I use the technology with him to find the countries one day we visit, for example, and how we walk in one step to another step. For example, you use the Google Meets about this, and they find the culture, for example, the people, the food, the places. But in my opinion, it's not just the technology. There is a people understand how to use the technology to improve this creativity, because there is a children, and sometimes they don't have the difference in one and another, for example.
In general, all things about the technology uh, is about how we use. We are talking about that so many times. Yeah, Leticia. The technology not are good. The technology depends how you use the technology for what
Yes.
you use. So my stepdaughter, for example, has always draw well, and we always encourage her to use technology as an enabler to your creativity. She always watch cartoons. She likes drawing in cell phone. So many ways to explore your creativity and your artistic expression. Uh, Nowadays, she wants to be a tattoo artist, um, because she love drawings, and she loves arts. So we are paying a course to her, and she's a way to start your life. And we had to she received a gift for us, like a tablet, to make your drawings for your tattoo career. So it's a way to use the technology for artistic creativity. People, we are need stop this conversation because the time are ending. So I will send for you the form to respond to answer what you think about the session. If you have a suggestion about another topic, uh, all of you want to talk, you can write in the form. I always read. I always read the topic. So I will send for you. I need catch here. The video. Then I watch with you about this topic. If you want watch again, I don't know. But I like to watch these videos to repeat the topic in my mind and thinking about and listening again the topic, because this is a way to turn better our English. So people, I'm so glad with you. Thank you for your time. And I wait all of you in the next Wednesday for talk more about another topic. I will create the questions now and I wait you in the next week, okay? Thank you for your presence.
I love this conversation.
Oh, so good, so good. I wait you.
Thanks, Sabrina. Bye-bye.
Thank you,
Thanks,
Leticia. I
guys.
wait
Bye
you
bye. Good
always.
night.
Thank you, Mark.